Listen up. If you're searching for the kind of investment that can truly change your life, you need to pay attention to biotech. This isn't just another sector. It's where science, innovation, and finance collide, creating opportunities that can be as risky as they are rewarding. If you want life-changing returns, you have to look at biotech. The stakes are high, but so are the potential rewards. Biotech stocks can skyrocket overnight on the back of a single breakthrough, or tumble just as quickly if things go wrong. This isn't your average soda or sneaker stock. This is the front line of science, where fortunes are made or lost on breakthroughs. Every day, researchers are pushing the boundaries of what's possible, and investors are watching closely, hoping to catch the next big thing. Clinical trials, FDA approvals, and scientific leaps can send stocks soaring or crashing. The path from lab bench to pharmacy shelf is long and uncertain, but when it works, the payoff can be massive. But that's the opportunity. Find the right company, and you're in the big leagues. It's about spotting the winners before the rest of the market catches on, and having the conviction to hold on through the ups and downs. Enter BioMarin Pharmaceutical, a company that's mastered the rare disease market. They've built a reputation for tackling some of the most challenging and overlooked medical conditions out there. They don't chase common ailments, they tackle the tough, overlooked conditions. By focusing on rare diseases, BioMarin has carved out a niche with less competition and higher margins, making a real difference for patients who have few other options. This business model is both life-changing for patients and highly profitable. When you develop a drug that truly changes lives, you're not just making money, you're building a legacy. BioMarin's built a solid, money-making foundation and is developing the next wave of blockbuster drugs. Their pipeline is packed with potential, and every new approval could mean another leap forward. Why talk about BioMarin now? Because Wall Street's finally catching on. After years of flying under the radar, the company is starting to get the recognition it deserves. A major investment firm just pounded the table on this stock, signaling a huge disconnect between price and potential. When the big players start to notice, you know something big could be brewing. This isn't a hunch. It's about two key drugs that could be game changers, backed by real research. These aren't just ideas. They're late-stage candidates with the potential to transform the company's future. So grab your notebook. Let's break down why BioMarin could be your next big winner. The story is just getting started, and you'll want to be ready for what comes next. Here's why BioMarin is on fire. Bernstein, one of Wall Street's most respected investment firms, just gave it an outperform rating, and that's sending shockwaves through the market. This isn't just another analyst note, it's a major endorsement from a firm known for its rigorous research and bold calls. When Bernstein talks, the market listens. Their recommendations have a track record of moving stocks, and today, all eyes are on BioMarin.
They didn't just rate it. They set a $108 price target, signaling major upside from today's price. That's a bold call, suggesting there's significant room for growth ahead. That's not a small move, it's a portfolio changer. For many investors, a target like this could mean a chance to outperform the broader market. Bernstein's target is based on deep analysis of BioMarin's financials, product pipeline, and future prospects. They've dug into the numbers and see a company with strong fundamentals and untapped potential.
Their core thesis? The risk-to-reward ratio is incredibly favorable right now. With the current valuation, the upside far outweighs the downside, making it a compelling opportunity.
The market's focused on past hiccups, but Bernstein sees a strong, stable business and a pipeline the market is underestimating. They believe BioMarin's innovation engine is just getting started and that future drug approvals could be game changers. Negative news is already priced in, but the big positive catalysts aren't. Upcoming clinical trial results and regulatory decisions could send the stock soaring if things go right.
That's the window for savvy investors. Get in before the crowd catches on. The best opportunities often come before the headlines hit mainstream news.
The market's looking backward. Bernstein's looking forward. They're betting on what's next, not what's already happened. They believe pessimism has gone too far, creating a rare opportunity. When sentiment is low but fundamentals are strong, that's when big gains are made.
Time to see what the pros are seeing. Let's dig in and find out why BioMarin could be the next big winner in biotech. Before we talk new drugs, understand BioMarin's foundation. This isn't a one-trick pony. It's a fortress built on rare disease treatments.
While Big Pharma chases common conditions, BioMarin dominates rare genetic disorders like PKU and MPS. For patients, BioMarin is a lifeline, and for investors, it's a powerful moat.
The advantages? Pricing power and customer loyalty.
With unique treatments, BioMarin commands premium prices and builds deep relationships with doctors and patients. This base business is a cash machine, funding future breakthroughs. Bernstein sees this core growing at double digits, providing a safety net even if new drugs take time.
This isn't a speculative gamble. It's a real, profitable business. That's what makes betting on its future so compelling. Let's see what's next in the pipeline. Now, the first big reason Bernstein is so bullish on BioMarin, Voxzogo. This isn't just another drug on the shelf. Voxzogo is a game-changer for families dealing with achondroplasia, the most common form of dwarfism. For decades, there was no real solution, just supportive care and hope for something better. But now, with Voxzogo, we're seeing a true medical breakthrough that's changing lives.
For years, there was nothing like it. Families and doctors were left waiting, watching, wishing for a treatment that could actually make a difference. Voxzogo actually increases growth in children with this genetic disorder. It's not just about height. It's about giving kids a shot at a more typical childhood, with fewer complications and more possibilities. Wall Street expects it to be a hit, and the excitement is building as more doctors and families see the results firsthand. But here's the twist. Bernstein says the consensus is way too low. They project $2.2 billion in peak sales, $400 million more than the street expects. That's a massive difference, and it could mean a lot for BioMarin's future.
Why is Bernstein so much more optimistic? Bernstein sees more eligible patients than the market realizes, longer treatment durations as kids stay on the drug, and even potential expansion to related conditions, meaning Voxzogo's reach could grow far beyond what's currently expected.
That extra revenue isn't priced in. The market is still catching up to the full story here. When it hits, investors will wake up, and those who saw it coming will be ahead of the curve. This is what we call a variant perception, a smarter, deeper view than the market's surface-level take. It's about seeing what others miss. If Bernstein's right, earnings estimates and the stock will have to go up. That's the kind of upside that can move a company.
Voxzogo alone is a powerful reason to own BioMarin. It's not just a product. It's a platform for future growth and innovation. Don't sleep on this rocket ship. The launch pad is set, and the countdown has already begun. Let's look at the next catalyst. Booyah!
Let's talk about Roctavian, BioMarin's gene therapy for hemophilia A. One infusion could free patients from a lifetime of bleeding and costly treatments. A true game changer. But the launch has been slow, and the market panicked, hammering the stock. Investors bailed, thinking the drug was a flop. Here's the opportunity. Bernstein says the market overreacted. Expectations are now so low, any good news could send the stock soaring.
The challenges, logistics, doctor education, insurance, are temporary, not permanent. The market's priced Roctavian for failure, so you're getting its upside for free. If things improve even a little, it'll be a huge positive surprise. When expectations are this low, it's easy to beat them.
This is classic buy when there's blood in the streets investing. Roctavian's fear has created a coiled spring. Any positive momentum could send it flying.
Let's talk numbers, because a great story needs financial firepower.
BioMarin isn't just about hope, it's about growth and profits.
Bernstein sees the base business growing at double digits, with new drugs adding rocket fuel. The company's firing on all cylinders, established products and new launches both driving revenue.
Growth is great, but profits matter more.
As revenues grow, margins expand, meaning more profit drops to the bottom line. This operating leverage supercharges earnings per share, the real driver of stock prices.
Bernstein forecasts BioMarin becoming not just bigger, but much more profitable. This isn't distant hope, it's a clear path to earnings growth, starting now. That's what makes this story so compelling.
Great company, strong growth, 2 blockbusters. So what's the catch?
Usually you pay a premium for this kind of story.
But right now, Biomarine is on sale, trading at an undemanding valuation. Think of it as a designer watch at 30% off. The market's fear around Roctavian and underappreciation of Voxzogo have created a discount.
Bernstein's analysis shows Biomarine is attractively priced compared to peers.
You're not overpaying for growth. You're getting a margin of safety. If things go right, the upside is enormous. If not, your downside is limited.
The market's short-term fear is your long-term opportunity.
You get stability, upside, and a free call option on Roctavian, all at a bargain. That's a deal worth a look.
Let's look at the full scorecard. Risks and rewards. In biotech, risks are real. Drug launches can flop, competitors can emerge, trials can disappoint.
But Biomarine's rare disease business provides a cushion, steady, growing, and profitable.
Voxzogo could blow past expectations, adding hundreds of millions in sales.
Roctavian is priced for failure, so any positive news could re-rate the stock.
This creates an asymmetric risk profile, limited downside, big upside.
Bernstein sees a favorable risk-reward. Rewards far outweigh the risks. The current price offers a rare chance to buy a biotech leader at maximum pessimism. This isn't a gamble. It's a calculated bet on fundamentals over fear. When science and strong financials meet market mispricing, opportunity knocks. Are you ready to answer? That's the full breakdown of Bernstein's bullish call on Biomarine. This is a leader in rare diseases, with a cash-churning core and a management team that delivers. On top of that, you get multiple shots at explosive growth, Voxzogo and Roctavian. The market's sleeping on both, creating a rare entry point. Bernstein's $108 target isn't fantasy. It's a roadmap based on real growth and profits. The valuation is undemanding, so you're not chasing a hot stock. You're getting in early. Do your homework, but when a top-tier firm lays out a thesis this clear, pay attention. Biomarine is a unique chance to invest in a premier biotech at a moment of weakness. It's a bet on science, growth, and the market eventually getting it right. That's a bet worth making. Booyah!